Good morning. We'd like to welcome you to the CIF Southern Section Ford Cross Country Championships today here at Riverside Championship Cross Country Course. This is, of course, our Southern Section Championship. And not only is this our Southern Section Championship, but this is qualifying for next Saturday's CIF State Championship. And qualifying today is the same in all 10 races. The first 7 teams, 1 through 7th place in their race today by score, qualifies for next Saturday's championship up at Woodward Park in Fresno. Individuals, if their team does not qualify, they can move on if they are one of the first 5 individuals on a non-qualifying team, provided they're in the top 20 overall.
Remember, the guys in the front line need to be behind the white line on the ground. Everybody behind. Stop and get back here.
And action all over the place. Here we go as our girls in B3 continue to finish the B2 race. Featuring the number 2 ranked team in the country and number 1 in the stainless division, the defending champions Newbury Park, led by the number 1 runner in the country, Nico Young, our course record holder here. Nico Young 14:24. He did last year. He's in this race. Should be another great battle here. And we'll keep an eye on that team.
Check! Good move, Park! Stop, Adam! Stop, you! Battle! Stop! Come on, Park! Go, roll! Looking good! Stay strong!
First 800, 213 at 800 meters. So this isn't like last week. We're not just cruising, we're running. This is the boys division 2. It should be a great race. The defending state and section champions, ranked number 2 in the country. This is Newbury Park, of course, led by Nico Young, the defending state and section champion. State champion last year at 3,200 meters, and of course ran 8:40 for 2 miles on the track for 3,200 at the Arcadia Invitational. Claremont, runner-ups last year, ranked number 2 in the state. They're in this race also. 3rd in the section, runner-up last year, the Palomares League champions. Thousand Oaks, 5th last year, in the same league with Newbury Park, led by Michael Mirles, 5th in this race last year. West Torrance, 3rd in the state last year in D3, moving up to D2 this year. They won the Mount Sac Team Sweepstakes in Division 2. They were the D3 champs last year. Dana Hills moving down from Division 1 to Division 2, 3rd in the state in Division 1 last year. They won the Dana Hills Invitational, and they're the South Coast League champions. Redlands East Valley, 9th in the finals last year. They won the Citrus Belt League Championship. Loyola, 3rd in the finals last year. They've been state champs 6 times. And out front, as we mentioned, Nico Young, ranked #1 in the country here, and his teammate Jace Ashbrenner gives Newbury Park that 1-2, and the rest of their runners, their top 5 in that chase group. But very quickly here, Nico is the course record holder at 14:24. Undefeated throughout the year. He's beaten some of the West's best runners this year. Again, 8:40 for 3,200 on the track last year. And he's going through that first mile very quickly. Very quickly. Just a shade over 4:30 for the first mile for Nico Young. Officially, Peter Gardo, our spotter out there, gives us that mile at 4:32. So what a great opportunity here to look at one of the great runners in the country.
Go, Adam! Let's go, Adam. You're looking good, buddy. Stay with it. Stay with it. Stay strong. Good job, you. Let's go.
103.
There we go, Settle. Come on now. Let's go, buddy. You waited 4 years for this. Let's go.
120.
There you go. That's what I like, Blake. Way to move up. Come on, let's go. I love you, Nico Young!
And Nico Young continuing to pound there. He's got about a 30-meter lead over his teammate Ashbrenner, who's got about a 30-meter lead over the pack. And they're just about a mile and coming up to a mile and a quarter, a little bit more than that now. When they make the turn and start heading out to the 2-mile mark, that's the mile and a half mark. And Marilis also, they're all from the same league there. He's from Thousand Oaks. He's leading that chase group. And coming across the top, here is Nico Young. Fastest runner in the country this year, both on cross country and track, running very well here. They're also the defending champions team-wise, and that yellow and black pair girls just won their team championship. Ashbrenner, his teammate, been running very well this year in second. Marilis of Thousand Oaks has separated himself from the group, is in third. McFarland from Peninsula is leading the chase group now. Marilis making a bit of a run at Ashbrenner. Casillas from Redlands E in there. Lansford of Claremont, Parker of West Torrance. Looks like Salmon, the third runner for Newbury Park, is running right up into that group. Their fourth runner about 5 minutes back, and their fifth man is running in about 6 16th or 17th. So we could see a couple course records here. Once again, the individual course record is Nico's already. Did it last year at 14:24. Great Oak holds the team record at 74:18. That's an unbelievable average of about 14:52. So great conditions here, and we could see two course records here. Young chasing his own, and Newbury Park and Great Oak have been locked in a battle all year. They will not race again in the Scholastic season this year with Great Oak in Division I. Newbury Park, they are 1-1. Newbury Park won the Woodbridge Invitational. Great Oak won the Clovis Invitational. And we'll see here by times today. But as we move on to 2 mile, Young's lead continues to grow. Ashbrenner with about 30 meters over Mirrorless. Mirrorless trying to give him a challenge here and get close. And he's opened up about 30 meters over the pack. And McFarland and Peninsula continue to push that group. And that group has 6 boys in it. Solomon just at the back of that gives Newbury Park 3 in there. But all 5 of Newbury Park scores in the top 20.
Lead the pack! Lead the pack!
Newbury Park, this is our score, about 1.6 miles, and Newbury Park at 53. This is unofficial. Well in control. Danny Hills in the blue and white stripes running well in second, 125. Redlands E Valley in the red and white stripes running well in third. Claremont fourth at 150. Thousand Oaks right there, 155. A little bit of a gap. Loyola 171, and then a big gap. West Torrance 268. Walnut, the Hacienda League champions, running very well. They're at 307, trying to get in that top 7 and get to the state meet. Canyon and Anaheim 317, and Woodbridge 334. So great battle once again. We're counting our Southern Section champions, but also looking for state qualifiers. The top 7 teams automatically move on, and individuals, if they finish in the top 5 and their team doesn't make it, the only proviso is you have to be in the top 20 overall also. So we're looking at that clock. We're at 11 minutes here. Nico Young continuing to pound through this course. He's led from the gun. And if you see him running track, he just gets stronger each step of the way. Continues to run very well. Ashbrenner, his teammate, having a great year, running very well in second. And Young makes the turn there. That's at about 2.5 miles, and that lead continues to grow. Ashbrenner has done very well. He's been to 14:04 at Woodbridge this year, but that lead is now, oh my gosh, it's maybe 150 yards all of a sudden. Nico Young has really put the hammer down. This will be his last time on this course, and it looks like he would like to be remembered as he is running very well. Once again,
12:01, 12:02, 12:03. Let's go, Nico.
24.2. It's his own record, and he is on pace to break that. And we'll look at the team. Boy, that will give them a great average. What a cushion that will be. And Ashbrenner running very well in second. Ashbrenner has opened up on Mirrorless now. Once again, that's the same league. All 3 of those boys right there.
12:29, 12:30. Nice job.
Take a knee.
6 boys in that chase group.
12:40.
Wait, let's go to the
Looks like McFarland's still leading that group, and they're running fast. Jai Dawson, the sophomore from Dana Hills, trying to get Dana Hills into that plaque position. We give awards to the top 2 here in the Southern Section Finals. And Dana Hills trying to get up in there. There's a good battle. But there's no doubt about this individually and team. Newbury Park dominating, ranked number 2 in the country as a team. Young has made the turn at 13 minutes. That means he has less than 500 meters to go. Ashbrenner running very well in second. Young starting the S's already. We're looking at right around 14 minutes of finish time. Again, 14:24 is his own record. If you're on that finish line, let him hear it from you. Really one of the great efforts in Southern Section history. arguably maybe the greatest runner in Southern Section history. He makes the turn at 13:40. He's not going to break the record, he's going to shatter it. The record was 14:24. It is now 13:50. 54.1. 30 seconds. Oh my, he put down 13:54. One of, if not the greatest cross-country race in Southern Sector, and Ash Brenner running very well in second. He's had a tremendous year. He's going to be under Nico Young's previous course record. Oh my! 14:20! 14:23, he's under that. Young, 13:54, Ash Brenner, 23. Mearless running very well. Giant Austin, the sophomore from Bay Hill, gives them fourth place. Anthony Stevens has laid in last week, moves on 12 for Loyola. McFarland, Casillas, Hickory. Here comes Solomon. This is Newbury Park's third runner, just the sophomore. He's going to be 14:50. Looking for this great team out. Here comes and Newbury Park's 4 and 5 into that final stretch. Newbury Park's fourth runner, 15:03. Newbury Park's fifth runner, 15:07. Sixth runner, 15:09. Oh my, this is an incredibly fast race. We are still, believe it or not, just at 15:30 right now as our boys continue to cross the line. And once again, just the idea how fast this race really is. We're still at 16:30 right now. Oh my. Thank you to Mark Gardner for a quick adding up those team times, those individuals. Our previous course record, 74:18, set by Great Oak. Our new course record is 73:25 for Newbury Park, shattering the previous course record. That is an average of 14:41 for their 5 scores. Once again, as we give you our scores and times, that's unofficial. We wait for all the runners to cross line. Understand in that previous race, it's very close for that 7th and final qualifying spot, and maybe even close to a tie. How a tie is broken in a cross-country meet is you take the 6th place runner, whoever has the better 6th placing runner. So there's no tie, technically, it's like going into overtime. So the 6th place runner is how you break that tie. It looks like it's very close. When the results are posted on the big board there just behind the finish and start line area, that's when they become official.
Well, and eventually, the men matching their women as well for the Panthers of Newbury Park. They will be your CIF Division II champions here in 2019. Dana Hills holding off Redlands East Valley by 2 points for that runner-up spot. Claremont, 148, and another state meet for them. Loyola, 12 years in a row, they've now made the state championships. They take 5th. Thousand Oaks in 6th, and West Torrance holding on for that 7th spot just ahead of El Toro to move on. Again, these are unofficial results of Newbury Park, your CIF team champions and your new course record holders with an average of 14:41 per boy. Dana Hills, Redlands East Valley, Claremont, Loyola, Thousand Oaks, and West Torrance. Those will be your 7 squads moving forward up to Fresno and compete at Woodward Park at next weekend's California State Championships.